Hi everybody, and we are here again. You're watching And Now We Know, hosted by me, Jonnie Kae, and we have another special guest. This person is another person in my family, actually. It's really crazy. Her name is
I'm Rosie Shields.
Rosie. She's very awesome. She's like an artist, you guys. She paints and she does a lot of other things that have to do with art. And I want her to kind of let you guys know about that. What inspires you to be an artist?
I would definitely have to say innovation inspires me to be an artist, and understanding the creativeness behind innovation, definitely.
You can't be creative, then you should not be in the art business.
You should not.
Rosie doesn't have that problem because she is very innovative. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of clips of some of the art that she has done. Hope you guys like that. I also wanted to ask, how old were you when you first got serious into art?
More as a hobby serious, I would have to say probably 12. Serious as far as making it a business for myself, definitely I would have to say at the age of 20. Definitely at the age of 20.
Interesting. So is this something that you want to take mainstream?
This is something I want to take mainstream, but I want to really do it the right way. I kind of want to do it my way. And I definitely don't want to follow the ordinary path that most artists are doing, where they're kind of selling out in the music industry, in the painting world, in dance world, you know, in the movies. Everything's just kind of a chasing money goal, and I really want to just chase art, honestly, and let it inspire others.
Tell us more about artists that are sort of, quote-unquote, doing it wrong. And kind of making other people bored
with art. I would say with my own personal, I do a lot of painting and I'm a lot in the sculpture world, and I would say on a business aspect as far as school is concerned, it's definitely a male-dominated field, and it's also money hungry. You have this period where there's real talent at the bottom, and then there's this middleman called school, and then after that there's just money, and it's all about the value of a certain piece versus looking at the actual story behind that piece. I would say in the music industry, this trap music, and I mean not even just trap music, but this trash that they're selling on the radio, it's poisoning kids. They're growing up to be poisonous people to the society too. So they're definitely doing it wrong, and they're making everybody chase things that don't have value.
You definitely have a point there. There are definitely people that are putting out music, I agree with Rosie on that, that are poisoning the children. Like, they don't understand love, they don't know how to love each other. They all hate each other, they want to kill each other, like, but it could be so much better. Rosie has, like we already seen, a lot of excellent art to contribute to the game.
Thank you. I'm really hoping to continue to inspire people to express themselves and to just take down the walls that society puts you behind and take yourself out of the box that your parents, media, school, pastors, the world in general try to put you in, and they don't really let you be you. They try to mold you into this thing, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do with art. It's not molded into anything anyone else wants me to do, but what I feel. So
how do you feel about artists that want to make it to the mainstream level in art? What kind of advice do you have for them? Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think they should be more underground?
Well, underground is raw. Underground is very honest, and I appreciate it because that's what I appreciate, but the mass majority don't, and that's only because they don't connect with a again, like I said, the kids are growing up poisoned, so they don't feel things anymore. They're not attaching themselves to things. They all have up walls. They're very guarded, and that's not a good thing. Being hardcore and being hard-hearted definitely ruins a lot of opportunities for people, and I would say the mainstream, especially now. I mean, definitely music years ago, art years ago had feeling behind it, and I would have to say, I don't know, a lot of artists just, they rather get a buck than actually inspire someone or touch someone or know that they made someone actually feel something. They're more concerned with themselves and what profit they can gain.
I hope you guys heard that out there who are trying to be artists, or even if you're a writer, you're a singer, a rapper, you're that type of creator. Keep in mind the audience that you have and what kind of influence you want to have over your fans. Like, and make sure it's just something positive in there. What kind of artists name some people that are like your favorites right now? It could be any kind of art.
Okay. I would have to say for music, J. Cole definitely has my heart right now. I mean, I could go on a wide spread of other genres, but
shout out J. Cole.
He's being honest right now, and he's being honest with himself as to who he is too. And regardless of his profits, he's doing well because there's people like me and, you know, others who are out here actually listening to what he's trying to say. Kendrick too. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick, because Kendrick is like so like, he's just, you know,
they're being honest with who they are.
Yeah, they're being real. Is there anybody that's like your particular favorite like painter?
My favorite painter would have to be BK the artist. You can find any of his photos on Instagram, so shout out to him. He's a great painter. I like the way that he does abstract body forms, and in my progression of being an artist, I've learned that I really do appreciate the human body, and painting it is really an intimate thing. It's very interesting, and the way that he utilizes abstraction through the human body, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. So definitely.
You guys go and check that out and get a little insight of how Rosie views the world and what kind of art she's into. So we're going to move on and try to get a little bit deeper and ask some deeper questions now. Is there anybody in the industry that you like right now that you would say is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush right now.
Anybody. It could be from like old school to now, dead or alive.
Okay.
It could be Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna have to go with Tupac. Tupac will always be my man crush. Because he was one who kind of unfortunately got manipulated during his time period and was put into an environment that didn't suit his soul. And I still look to him for a lot of inspiration at being, you know, honest and being truthful and not being a coward. And that's what we have a lot in, I would say, the industry right now, are a lot of cowards. And it was unfortunate because his soul was very genuine, and if you understood his music or have ever even listened to his music or read any of his books, you would understand that Tupac definitely was a genuine soul, but unfortunately circumstances happened, and you know, a lot of artists even within today don't realize that's a perfect scenario for not putting yourself around that energy, because you put yourself in those circumstances and it comes kind of back on you, even if you are trying to maintain who you are.
That's deep. Any last words for Tupac?
Rest easy, man.
Between Chris Brown and Derulo, Jason Derulo, who do you think is the more talented?
Definitely Chris. I'm not gonna say like I'm a crazy Chris Brown fan, but however, very talented guy there. I would say Jason Derulo is just kind of, not to be mean, but he's one of the artists I would say who I can't see him being who he was without a crew of people to help him. So I'll just leave it at that.
True. Where would he be without Jordan Sparks? I mean, a lot of people say that all the time, and it's not just gossip, it's like true. It's like, who was he before that? Like, I didn't know who he was until I seen him with Jordan Sparks. That's just me personally. I don't know about you guys out there. Comment below how you found out who Jason Derulo is. That's how I found out. And yeah, where would he be? You don't need to get in a relationship with somebody to get a career. Like, that's what it kind of looks like. Like, he just wanted to be with her to get his own career started. Leave your comments below. You guys make sure to check out her Instagram. It's at odic_rose. You can see that information right here. And Rosie also wants to let you guys know a little bit about her campaign, Bear. Why don't you let us...
So Bear is a project that myself and a cousin of mine started recently working on. Her name is Samaya Parks. You can find her on Instagram at Lights Paint. She's a great photographer. I do tons of different art, from drawing, painting, I do sculpture, I do three-dimensional design, I also do body paint, facial paint, so if you need anything, please let me know. However, the Bear project is more of a movement than it is a show, or more than it is for you guys. It's kind of for us, and hopefully that gives everyone a mirror reflection of being able to be naked with each other and just kind of tearing down these walls that we've built up when it comes to trust and love in the communities and just around the world, because we're all a reflection of each other at the end of the day. If you want to know more about the movement, though, Bear, please feel free to DM me, send me a message. You can email me at april2092@AOL.com. Check it. Let me know.
You guys heard it right here on the And Now We Know show.
A lot of artists are not humble anymore, so to all the unhumble artists, humble yourselves.
Humble yourself, please. Please humble yourself. So I hope you guys feel like you have a better idea of who Rosie is. If you don't, please make sure that you check out her social media links. They're right here, or you can check it out in the YouTube description box. And ask us questions. Ask her questions if you have any questions for her. Don't forget about the questions I asked earlier in the show. Make sure you comment on that. And that's it. Now you guys know Rosie. And I hope you guys tune in for the next episode. Have a good day. Have a good night. Adios.